Hello everyone. Yesterday, students and their parents came to school, and they decided to make sure they got all the books, all the textbooks, all the things that they needed, or that we teachers said that they would need for the foreseeable future, especially after the spring break, when we resume teaching remotely on remote teaching platforms, or virtual teaching platforms, or whatever you choose to call them. So, the question that some parents asked, not just for their kids, but for themselves too, is just, what are we going to do at home? What are you going to do, Mrs. Salim? So I said, I'm going to read a lot. So I'm reading for my research, of course. I'm reading things for my research, my own personal research, and my degree, and my PhD, and so forth. But also, um, I've divided my readings into readings for my research and readings of things I've read before, rereadings just for leisure, just you know, to revisit things and see things in a new light, which is always what happens when you reread properly. You see things very differently. If you read things, if you reread things every year, you will realize how you've changed and how the world has changed around you, and how your perspective has completely been transformed. So that's the second type of reading. The third type is reading things I really would not have read ever. So things like self-help books, things like Tom Clancy, popular fiction stuff. And that's in order to create a balance in your life in isolation. So I would recommend that. I would strongly recommend that you read for immediate purposes, for your work or for your career or things that are directly related to your life and what you do in your life. So for students, you read the stuff for school. And then you reread the things from the past. This is critical. It really is critical. Reading the things from the past is just, it really opens your eyes as to how you are changing and the world around you is changing, and how you are re-seeing things and re-evaluating things in life. You will understand things in a completely different way when you reread them, especially if a long time has passed. So I recommend that. And of course, reading the things that you never would have read, because in your daily life, you meet people, you meet new people, and you talk to them, and there's a distance between you, probably, if they're not your kind of person. So you will talk to them, and you will realize there's a big distance, there's a big gap between you. So find out what that gap is all about. Read what they read. So go to the New York Times bestseller list, for example, and read. If you're like me, a literature person, the New York Times bestseller list is something you avoid, like the plague. But now the plague is among us, if you forgive the mixing of tortured metaphors. So enjoy. I'm looking forward to seeing how people reread that second type of reading. You'll discover a lot about yourself this way. Good luck and enjoy your isolation.